Hasta la vista, baby. What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the P-Bandai high-grade Gundam Lfrith Jiu from Gundam the Wish from Mercury Vanadis Heart. Being made to be a prosthetic instead of a weapon based on human expansion theory, it currently travels Earth with Vilda Miren and is piloted by Kiyu Lavat, a young boy with a gunned prosthetic heart. This 1800 yen high grade is made up of 6 runners and a large sticker sheet, and it's the first instance of a Gundam Lfrith variant reusing the original's frame. As a result, the construction of the core body itself is conceptually similar to the original and its derivatives, while the new armor panels don't add much freshness to the overall build process, minus the lighter color palette being less of an issue when it comes to nut marks, as well as the construction of the tiger hand. So if you've built any of the Ox, Erst, or Shinsei Gundams before, the Lfrith Jiu's build will not blow your mind. Regardless, it's a very similar build process that everyone should be able to handle thanks to its simplicity, though it's not one to be widely customized due to the single large hole in place of the double holes due to its default lack of a backpack. Fully assembled, and the high-grade Gundam Lfrith Jiu looks fantastic, with aesthetics comparable to the original Lfrith. On the surface, the proportions are spot on, while the primarily white color scheme coupled with the spots of yellow and periwinkle matches the line art aesthetics, and as a result, producing a very unique color scheme for a lead Gundam even though it looks like a modified Spinatio for 30-minute missions. Even still, the use of a dark clear blue for the shell units instead of a clear black separates it from the rest of the Gundams in G-Witch, though it does bring to light the major issue of the looks, due to either the blue tint or the odd geometry like the G-Bit dome face mask, or both. The stickers for the activated shell units are barely discernible without deliberate angling and lighting, so the pink accents don't really contribute much to the aesthetics. Though apart from that and the stickers for enhancing the green head sensors, the rest of the kit is very well color separated. Even then, the stickers can be completely forgone thanks to the separate green sensor pieces and the surface etching for the shell units if you want to give them your own touch. Apart from that, seam lines aren't an issue at all, and there is a wealth of panel lining you can devote your time into, which I would highly recommend due to the kit being primarily white. Beyond that, there are no missing paint details apart from if you want to paint the hole on its back in the frame color. The high-grade Gundam Lfrith Jiu looks great out of the box otherwise, though its resemblance to the core Gundam and skinny silhouette may make it look smaller than it actually is without any comparisons, which is pretty funny to me. Articulation starts with an L-shaped double ball jointed head that can move very freely. The shoulder sockets and shoulders are ball jointed, while the armor can move for the arm to raise very far up. There's a bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, and ball jointed wrists. The ab crunches are slightly restricted by the narrower chest and abdomen armor panel, while the waist can rotate a full 360. Meanwhile, the legs can perform the full splits towards every direction, the thighs can swivel, knees are double jointed, while the feet are clipped with ball jointed ankle armor, toes, and pegged heels. Since the Lfrith Jiu is literally just a body extension, there's barely any armor that gets in its way. As a result, it slays in terms of articulation, while the solid structure definitely helps a lot. Apart from the set of holding hands, the Gundam Lfrith Jiu comes with one extra hand, the Tiger Hand, aka the Doom Fist Gauntlet. A repurposed arm from another mobile suit used as a combat extension for the unit. It features stickers for the pink manicure and bicep trim, as well as the shell units on the shoulders and forearm, and the triple Nike checks. Unfortunately, you don't get any underlying detail to paint the shell units in yourself. It also features an independent shoulder armor piece, with a shoulder flap, bicep, and handle rotation, and extendable joints for a 90-degree elbow bend, as well as a rotating manipulator with a ball jointed thumb and fingers, the latter of which can also fold. The weapon simply slides into the hand for relatively problem-free use, while an external adapter that plugs into the arm and weapon can be used for further fixation, allowing it to function between a punching, bladed with no included beams, defensive, or ranged weapon depending on the pose of the arm. It can also be used as a massive finger gun turret with the use of a flipped out secondary handle, but it is rather finicky to set up and not really all that necessary when the Lfrith Jiu could bear the recoil of the weapon with one arm. Instead, the secondary handle can also be plugged into an adapter from the G-Witch display base for the Tiger Hand to be used as a massive gun bit. Finally, the weapon can be mounted on the unit's back with an alternate adapter after exposing the connection point for extra propulsion power and storage. Interestingly enough, the manipulator is engineered so that you can make the Tiger Hand a lefty or a righty. No, the kit does not come with mirrored versions of the handle and arm mounted adapter, but at least you have the option of swapping the Tiger Hand over. Leftovers include the original head, chest, and waist frame pieces. Nothing much, but not particularly useful leftovers overall. For those who have avidly followed along the high-grade G-Witch releases, the high-grade Gundam Lfrith Jiu does not add that much extra to the formula that largely differentiates itself apart from the intangible lore settings. That being said, being based on as strong a foundation as the high-grade Gundam Lfrith, the Jiu takes what worked and overlaid a striking armor design onto it while throwing in a giant arm as a weapon for good measure. A giant arm that not only doesn't bog the kit down, but also has individual fingers and can be swapped between a left or a right hand, creating a versatile weapon for a remarkable looking kit. Be that as it may, the barely discernible shell unit patterns are the one flaw of this kit that I think didn't translate well from the line art. It's like looking at somebody's painted face through a tinted visor. Nevertheless, despite the Lfrith Jiu being minimalistic by design, there is absolutely enough in this kit to keep everyone satisfied, be it for play or display. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.